In this video, I'm going to recap one of my best trades of the year so far, and it's probably about to be my biggest one because I'm still in a super heavy position, and it looks like it's just going to continue to run. This is on the ticker UNH, and I'm going to break down exactly how I found the stock, exactly where I entered the trade, and exactly why I entered and where I'm going to target for the rest of the move, and how you can find the same stocks in the market to be able to catch names and trades like this. So let's get straight into it. You're going to learn a ton over this video. Let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing we have to do whenever we're looking at any setup in the market, guys, is we have to figure out where it's coming from. And what I mean by that is, where is the setup and the trend at as you're looking at the stock that you are looking to trade. So for this example, you could see this stock has actually been downtrending for the last few months. It's been on a massive downtrend. It's had a ton of really bad news, and it's just been downtrending. These are usually stocks that I wouldn't touch until the trend starts to flip, but there needs to be some sort of narrative and some sort of news that flips this trend. So right here, you can actually see the stock ends up gapping up, and right here we have great news. This is news that Warren Buffett bought the stock. So Warren Buffett buys stock, F13 filing. So this basically means that Warren Buffett is buying the stock. And what that does is it shifts the narrative. And why this is important to do and kind of annotate as a swing trader is now you can actually see which kind of new trends and which flows are coming into the stock. So if there's news, there's clearly flows coming in here. There's a lot of people that are now looking at this stock because Warren Buffett bought it, right? Which is a big kind of differential for it. So these are the type of moves that I usually look for. They're called ignition candles. So right here, for example, you could see there's a ton of volume on the news, right? This means that there has to have been institutional buying, fund buying, something big happened here. There was a shift in momentum. This is when I start becoming interested in stocks. You never want to trade stocks when they're just sitting in range for no reason. You always want to trade stocks when they're ready to make a move and they're breaking out. So right here, you can see the stock is breaking out. It's changing its trend. It's back through the 58 and 21 EMAs on the daily time frame, and it's starting to go sideways. And that's exactly what you want to see. You never want to just chase a gap up. Just because the stock gaps up doesn't mean it's going to continue to go higher. You want to wait for it to set up in a tight base. So right here, you see we had a clean pennant forming on this stock. You had volume declining as the stock was consolidating, exactly what you want to see. And then you had the 8 EMA, which is the 8 exponential moving average, hold basically to the T. Every single time price tested it, it held. So I waited for this flag to form, and then I waited for this kind of flag to show me that there was respect off of this demand zone, which is the 8 EMA right here, the 8 exponential moving average, and I bought it right off the 8 EMA. I usually look for breakouts out of the bases. For this one, I bought it right off the 8 EMA with super tight risk under the 8 EMA. The reason why I use the 8 EMA is you can see every single time we touched over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, it's held perfectly. So we knew that this level was going to be big. So I added my position right here. Stop loss under the 8 EMA. You could see it held the next day here as well. And then eventually it started to pick up some volume, which is exactly what you want to see. And boom, it broke out. Today it had very good news, and you could see a ton of volume as it goes higher. Now, you never want to just sell your position as the stock is going up for no reason, right? You want to sell it because of your targets. You want to sell it because there's a reason to sell it and it was a part of your plan. And that's exactly what I did for this trade. So I had 3 targets. My first one was this one. My second one is the gap. And then my third one is the gap fill. So you can actually see I'm still in a massive amount of my position because it didn't hit all 3 of my targets. I took some profits here to trim some. I took another bit of profit right here. And then now I'm looking to hold this until the gap fill right here because I have January contracts on this. There's no reason for you to sell the whole position. And this is a big issue that a lot of traders have, is they don't let their winners run. If you sell everything here, how do you expect to make a lot of money in stocks? You have to let the trades move. You have to let the momentum build. This is called momentum swing trading. It's not called day trading or scalping little small moves, because that's not going to make you the big money. That's not going to make you wealthy. You need these big winners to eventually hit here and there, and you're going to make more money than you know what to do with it. It's absolutely insane once you get these runners to move. So this is how I was able to catch this stock right here. I exited a few right there. Now all we're doing is we're not letting this stock go back to red, right? That doesn't mean, holding it doesn't mean letting it go back. We put the stop up to break even. We let the rest of the position ride. And from here, we're completely risk-free. We literally don't have to do anything. We just have to let the stock work. If it goes up, great. It makes us more money. If it comes back down, it comes back down. It's a part of our plan. But we need to stay systematic, and we need to understand exactly how our plan and the probabilities within our plan work and how they're going to make us money. And this is the way that they're going to do it. So now, how did I find this setup that I was going to trade? I used a simple scan that I use for every single setup that I look for. And this scan is going to be something like this. So you're going to head over to the screener tab right here on TradingView, and what you want to do from there is put in these inputs right here. So that's going to be price over 3 USD, change over 0.01, market cap 300 million USD, and then EMA 21 and 50 set to below price, average volume over 500K, and then ADR to 2%. Now you have a list of about 300 stocks. These are some of the strongest stocks in the market. And now all you're going to do is scroll through these and see if there's any good setups, right? A good example is I actually found this stock right here open with the exact same scanner. I bought it right here, and then I sold it all the way at the highs right there, still in some as it pulls in. And now you're just going to look for the best setups, right? Look at this. Look at this setup right here. It looks exactly like the one we just talked about on UNH. This is how you find the best stocks in the market. Literally all you have to do is use this simple scan, and you're going to find some of the best setups. Look at this one right here. Beautiful flag, beautiful pennant, and it's going to work out really well as long as obviously the market's backing it. And the last thing you need to do is whenever you're going to trade a stock, guys, make sure you know what sector it's in. So right here at the bottom corner where it says UNH, you can go down and you can actually see what sector this is in, and this is clearly in the healthcare sector right here. So if we know it's in the healthcare sector, always check to see how the healthcare sector is performing. So XLV is actually the healthcare ETF. You can see that healthcare stocks have been really strong. Over the last few weeks, they've gone to the upside. They've been setting up in a flag very similar to UNH, and they've been moving really well. So this is clearly a sector that you want to be involved in and that you want to be trading. And this is how you make money in stocks, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. Buy the right stocks, buy the strong sectors, buy the right groups, and you're going to make a ton of money in your trades.